So my YouTube page. I'm gonna talk for a while, keeping this a vlog, evidently, because that's the only fucking thing that can muster up these days. I'm feeling pretty upset right now. I'm upset to the point where there's a part of me that just wants to kick this table. Like, I just want to fucking kick it and break it and see it fall into pieces. That would, like, satisfy my anger for some fucked up reason. I don't know why. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just saying it's a feeling and a thought that I had that came up that made me feel like that was a way to get some of this anger out. I'm kind of mad at myself, but I'm also annoyed just with everything in general because I tend to just feel very anti-destructive in my, like, everyday waking moments. Obviously when I'm angry, it's another story. But in my everyday waking moments, I'm just very, I don't know, like, I just have this urge that I want to create beautiful things and meaningful things and, long lasting things, things to inspire and, change the world for the better. And not just in anything in particular per se, but in everything I do. Obviously in my art, that's like, that goes without saying, but I've been wanting to make videos for a while, like instructional how-to videos. I've mentioned that before on here. um I actually started off with gardening. I have a gardening video that a couple of them I think I made, like, in my when I first started really making videos on here. But every my life kept just changing to where it wasn't one particular hobby, I guess, or thing I could focus on at the time for whatever reason. So I never really found that one how to market or whatever, that one theme to get going on my page. So I kind of just ended up making it like you know, a vlog or whatever. I'm kind of going off topic here, but basically, my point of saying all that is that I'm still trying to make those videos, the how-to videos, and the videos that people actually are interested in watching because it's gonna provide them with some kind of skill or trade or information that's gonna help them with something else in the future or something that they're trying to get better at. Um, and so recently I've been seeing a lot of videos of people doing the acrylic pourings and because I watch all the epoxy stuff. That's what we work on. That's what that table is here. And I'll go down the rabbit hole of YouTube and see other things. And that's one thing that I've been starting to watch recently is the acrylic paintings. And they look really cool, and really fun to do also. And I've been wanting to do that. And I got all the paints and everything to get it going. And I was gonna do it this morning before Athena woke up, but I felt like I wanted her to be there too, because in my dreamland, I had this idea of me and her making videos together, like, cohesively and, constructively and, and harmoniously. And, that's not what happens when me and Athena try to do things together for the most part. Especially when there's a camera on. She tends to just take over, and that's good. And I wouldn't have minded, this time if she had her own canvas pretty much, but she basically stole the whole canvas, and I didn't get to like paint anything or do anything. It was just her making a mess and rubbing all the paints together with her hands, just being so jolly about it too. And it's hard. Like, I feel bad because I know she's just a kid and she just wants to have fun, in her own way. And to her, it's just the act of painting itself is what's joyous about it. It's not the actual, art piece of art that she's creating and the feeling of seeing it come together, which is what I was wanting to do. I need to stop saying fucking a lot. I say way too fucking much. So anyways, I pretty much like halfway through the video kind of decided, okay, well, through the second video I should say, because I recorded one and then I just stopped it and started another one. And I pretty much just told her, or just said that I was gonna let her take over. She could do it however she wanted. And so she took over and did it how she wanted. And I was just watching, just not saying anything. I wanted to say so many things. I wanted to like put a stop to it or add more to it to make it look better, but I just, everything that I could see myself inputting at that moment, I knew was just not going to be a happy ending. So I didn't say anything. And then in one moment that she swiped with her hand, she swiped the paint, I saw like underneath the colors were coming through. Like the first layer of colors that had penetrated through the wood, and it looked kind of cool. And I was like, oh, wow, like maybe this can be saved. So I started trying to wipe it more, and of course she gets mad at me, starts yelling at me and telling me, no, 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 I want it, that, leave it. Basically just saying like she wants it all painted with that gray, purplish, ugly color that appears when you mix all the random colors together. And and so yeah, I told her something like, oh, because she said that I was messing it up. She said I was messing it up. And I was like, actually, I think I'm making it better for you. And she was like, no. She just started yelling, getting mad. And of course, that was irritating me, so I got a little upset too. And I just started snapping at her on camera there, telling her, like, I don't know why you have to be so destructive. And, because it's just tying into all those other feelings that I have of wanting to create and wanting to. And I actually was planning on trying to sell those pieces. Like, I really was. I was planning on making, like, little wall art with 3, separate little cedar planks there that we were using as canvases. And so yeah, I felt more upset about that too. It was just everything just added on. And I just basically quit like at that moment and just walked away. I'm pretty sure she kept sputtering around her hands there all over for a little while until I told her just to come and wash her hands. Because yeah, I didn't want to do it anymore because I knew I was just gonna get more upset the further we went along. So. And then I felt bad because afterwards that she sees me upset, you could tell like she's in a happy, jolly mood, and all of a sudden like she's just snapping out of it because I'm like that, and then I feel more like shit because like, oh, like look what I'm doing now, look what I'm causing in her, look what I'm creating. It's a fucking, it's a never-ending battle.